Do you think next year with the big cap space that could also play a role in helping him develop more?
Oh, absolutely. That's what this season is all about. I've always said the clock for me, the clock doesn't start on Ryan Poles until 2023, and he earned that by clearing house, where Pace did not. Pace at this point had Antrell Roll and Eddie Royal and players like that to kind of, you know, fortify their offense and defense. I think, and he had Cutler. I mean, so yeah, it's all about 2023, and I think that's what this is set up to be: is can you get an offense on the ground? And then with all this cap space, now if you get breakout players, the cap space isn't just for free agents or other teams free. The cap space was for your own. Theoretically, if Darnell Mooney has a great year, or David Montgomery, whoever they want to get, they'll have the money to keep them too. So you're not going to lose people. You're not going to lose people you don't want to lose, and you'll be able to gain. So yeah, to answer your question, absolutely, that's what this whole thing is designed is for. Is for the possibility that Fields will not be great, will be good, but good enough where you get them some weapons like other teams have done, and then you can really take off. So this is really a setup year, a rebuild, whatever foundation year, whatever. This is I always say this is the cleanest rebuild the Bears have had since the Ditka era, since the Jim Finks era, and I think that's their best chance to do it because you don't have Cutler in the way. When you have Cutler, you always think in the back of your head at least you should be a playoff team. They don't have that expectation this year. They might be in this division. I always say never underestimate the mediocrity of the NFL. 9-8 could get you in. The Bears could be a playoff team, but there's no expectation. And I think that's the big key. They don't have anybody holding back. The only surprise is Robert Quinn. He's the only guy on their team right now that likely will not be a part of their next playoff team. And I'm surprised that he's still here, but he's the only one. There were like 5 or 6 in previous, with Emery, with Pace, and you don't have that. So anyway, the clean rebuild I think is probably the biggest factor for the Bears as it relates to 2023 and saying and asking for patience. Let's put it that way.